Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It's the 25th of November, 2025. How are you all doing? Yeah, back again. Back again. Just want to thank everyone for joining in this morning or this afternoon, wherever you are. Thanks for, helping to create this big community that we can share, we can chat, we can also, talk about what is happening in our country and also have our own perspective, how be it small. As you join in, I want you to like, subscribe, and also participate and comment where you deem necessary. Today, I'm just going to be starting with this video that has been going viral. It's going to be, I would say, a relatively short stream this morning. This video, Pastor Isaac Evangelist, I think that's what he calls himself, or that's what they call him, sorry. Evangelist Isaac Omole met with Pastor Osai Arome, and he spoke about what he's been facing from the Christian body. Now, we've been talking about the persecution that has been coming from the Islamic terrorism to the church. Of course, other Muslims have been killed, but primarily the church has a bull eye on it, right? A target on its back. But this is Pastor Omole. We're talking about his own experience and other perspective inside of the story with respect to persecution that Christians are facing. Let's just go.
Then I began to also hear about the name of his ministry. And I was sharing with him about the persecution I am experiencing from the churches in Nigeria. I spoke to him how I went to Canada to preach. I was invited. I didn't just go, look at me. I'm not a young man. And I was told to buy your ticket when you come. When we're giving you honorarium, we'll package your ticket and put everything together. Now I got there, and then they told me that they got an instruction from Nigeria that I should not be allowed to preach. So I was turned back. Now where is my money? I spent $8,000, that's 16 million naira, because I fly business class. My wife also went with me. They didn't give me money. A few days after, I went to Cape Town. And when I got to Cape Town, I'm told that the PFN had left an instruction that I should not be allowed to preach. But the difference between my experience in Canada and my experiences in Cape Town was that the man who invited me in Cape Town put his feet down. That he has sick people in his church, PFN will not heal them. That he has sinners in his church, PFN will not save them. That he has people who need deliverance in his church, PFN is not going to do deliverance for them. How many dead people have PFN raised? That this man of God must be allowed to preach and minister to his people. So he put his feet down and insisted that I should preach.
I would like to know why PFN gave that instruction for them not to allow him to preach. Again, I don't want to go into, fine, he got a business class. That's his prerogative. That's what he wants. But who among those in PFN gave the instruction that this man is not allowed to preach in Canada, in Cape Town, and maybe other places in the world? The last time I checked, PFN shouldn't even have any authority outside Nigeria, because PFM means Pentecostal Fellowship Nigeria. So why would you be giving? Are we now saying that this is more now like a cartel, where because someone doesn't agree with your message, you bar them from speaking their truth or the truth? I want to know. I want to know who gave that restriction.
They are going to excommunicate him from PFN, that he was ready to leave. So when I told Apostle Osai what I'm going through among the Nigerian churches, they are following me from nation to nation.
Wow.
To waste my money, waste my time, and disgrace me. Then Apostle Osai told me that he had suffered the same persecution.
Okay.
So I now had a relief when I met him that I have a partner in hardship. We are in a serious trouble. That those who are saying the truth, they are being persecuted. I'm aware that maggots will never like those who want to remove because they live in the in the filth. They survive in the filth.
Yeah, right.
So if you are removing filth and dirty things, maggots will not like it, because then they will die. Those who are making money from the present rot, those who have made name by aeroplane and commercialized Christianity, and they don't want to hear anybody who is talking against that. Well, we are in a very long drawn battle. I'm not going to keep quiet.
Wow. Okay, that's really eye-opening. When I had this testimony from God's servant this morning, I understood better the scriptures. The heart is deceitful among all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Yeah, Christianity, the Christianity in Nigeria is in a big mess. I mean, there's a big problem even in the Christian fold. And that's why we've not been able to, give a uniformed response to the crisis that is befalling the Christians in the North as we speak. And that's quite painful. Because I'm like, I know we're taking the gospel to other nations and all of those, but it's just quite interesting to see that the North itself is going to ruin. The North is just next door. So much ado about going to other nations to preach. What happens? Let me listen to this one.
A man died in my church.
Okay, let me move on. With respect to this, Democrats lawmaker urges troops to refuse illegal order in a video. Now, this stuff is trending in the United States, and there's been much ado about this. Why would you, as a politician, as a lawmaker, tell troops to refuse orders in a video? That's seditious. And that's conspiratorial. Now, so Captain Kelly, not only did your sedition video intentionally undercut good order and discipline, but you can't even display your uniform correctly. Your medals are out of order and role reserved. This is the Defense Secretary, the Secretary of War of the Department of War in the United States. Your medals are out of order. I want to see the video. Okay, let's look at this. This guy is a captain, is a career Air Force veteran, a combat pilot, and a former Air Force military. Aide to Bill Clinton. My personal statement about the Democrats and the seditious six. So there are 6 Democrats that did that video. I'm going to see if I can find the video now. Let me see.
Hey, everybody. This is Buzz Patterson. I'm a retired Air Force Lieutenant Colonel, retired Air Force pilot, combat veteran, and at one time I was the military aide to President Bill Clinton and carried the nuclear football and actually lived in the White House.
Wow.
So I've been around.
Yep.
I was actually, during my military service, deployed to 70 countries and fought in 3 wars. So I feel like I've got a dog in this hunt. Mm-hmm. I am very appalled at what the Sedition 6 has done with their video. I think it's a violation of their oaths of office, and especially in the case of Senator Mark Kelly, I believe it's a violation of the UCMJ, and I hope that President Trump and Secretary of War Pete Hegseth hold them accountable. They are violating, and they are politically using their positions to undercut the command of President Donald J. Trump, and they're circumventing the chain of command. Congress and members of Senate are not in the chain of command. President Trump is, however, as our commander-in-chief. So I fully support going forward with whatever prosecutions are warranted and legitimate, and I think they are. On these individuals, they use their positions, military and in the intelligence community, to expose, I think, and put at risk those of us who serve in uniform. I think that what's going to happen is, because they violated the military chain of command, people are going to die. They undercut the underpinnings of the military, which is good order and faith and trust in their leadership. And in my estimation, what they did was treasonous and seditionist, and I hope they are prosecuted to the full extent. Again, my name is Buzz Patterson. I served in combat. I've served for 20 years, and I am outraged by what has happened by the Democrats, and I fear for what's going to happen to our young soldiers, sailors, airmen, and Marines if they choose to violate what is a legal order, which will ruin their lives and ruin their careers. Thank God, guys. God bless. See ya.
Okay, so that's that. So let me play you the video. Here they are, the seditious six. They must be arrested immediately. Senator Elisa Slotkin, Senator Mark Kelly, Rep. Christine Hulala, Rep. Jason Crow, Rep. Chris Delizio, and Rep. Maggie Godlander. This is the video I think that it did that is now making the rounds. Let me see. I need the volume.
Take risks each day to keep America.
So this is the video.
Military
and the intelligence community
who take risks each day to keep Americans safe.
We know you are under enormous stress and pressure right now.
Americans trust their military.
But that trust is at risk.
This administration is pitting our uniformed military
And intelligence community professionals
against American citizens.
like us. You all swore an oath.
To protect and defend this Constitution.
And right now, the threats to our Constitution aren't just coming from abroad, but from right here at home.
Our laws are clear. You can refuse illegal orders.
You can refuse illegal orders.
You must refuse illegal orders.
No one has to carry out orders that violate the law.
Or our Constitution.
We know this is hard.
And that it's a difficult time to be a public servant.
But whether you're serving in the CIA,
The Army, or Navy,
The Air Force.
Your vigilance is critical.
and know that we have your back.
because now, more than ever,
The American people need you.
We need you to stand up for our laws.
our Constitution,
And who we are as Americans. Don't give up.
don't give up. Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship.
We want to speak directly.
Wow. 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 This has not been received, you know. This has not been received well. So Trump is ordering that this be looked into. Attention, if you're trying to undermine the power of the president, you should be arrested for treason. We do not need and can't afford in this country people to undermine 100 years of tradition of the military taking order from the executive branch. How do you even define what illegal orders are? How? How do you do that? That's really crazy. Okay, now, do you guys know what is happening in Abia State? Abia State is also flexing its muscle right now. I learned that the Renewed Hope office, okay, in Abia State has been sealed. Abia seals, okay, Renewed Hope Partners Office amidst political tension. So there has been a big tension between the Deputy Speaker, okay, of Nigeria, the House of Representatives, and the Abia State Governor. So now we got the news coming out from Abia State, and let's see what happened. So this is the office, the Abia State office. Hi, welcome to the show.
This is Office of Renew Hope Partners, seen by government of Abia State. It's a pity. This office is not a campaign office. It's just office instructed by Mr. President. Open up this office in the entire Southeast, including this one. This is Abia State chapter. It's not a political office. An office.
If it's not a political office, then what is it? I don't even understand. Now, you can focus on the seal and understand what is going, and you tell us what's going to happen. How are you telling us that the office that has a picture of the president, and we know that Renewed Hope is a slogan for his campaign, are you telling us now that it's not a political office, but it was sealed, and it's just an office to do what? So again, I'm not for the sealing of the office. I mean, I don't know the story behind why. And definitely there are avenues that you could use to address whatever grievances the ruling party has. I mean, I don't know why I would seal that, but I know that there've been a lot of battle from the federal level to the state level, because they are looking for ways, okay, to take over Abia State for APC. I don't really want APC to be in charge of Abia State. Alex Otti is the only LP governor that we have in the country. And I think going by now, not just judging Alex Oti's performance, but judging all those that have been before him, I think that state is in need of real leadership. And I think Alex Oti is trying in his own way to at least help the people. Okay, let's listen.
To sensitize Abians, the Southeast, about the program and policies and project of Mr. President in the entire Southeast.
Okay, you mean propaganda?
This is the office of Mr. President.
Okay.
So sealing it is like a political vendetta.
Okay.
We are calling upon whosoever that is in charge.
This property is in contravention of section whatever of the Abia State tax. Okay, maybe they're not paying tax. Okay, be warned, keep off. Okay, so again, at the end of the day, I think it's going to be reopened.
The government to see these premises because this is not a campaign office. It's like a liaison office for me.
This is not a campaign office, but this is the picture of the deputy, right? Senate president. Okay, Benjamin Kanu. Okay, so what are we talking about?
Mr. President, to enlighten the Abians, the entire Southeast about the program, policies, and project of Mr. President in the entire Southeast.
Okay, yeah, we know what it is, and it is what it is. Yeah, the Abia State, Alex Oti is muzzling and intimidating the opposition in Abia. Today, is still the renewed Hope office in Abia State. What is this man afraid of? Is this what governance is all about? I mean, if they've contravened something, then it's possible that, they seal it. They're going to have it reopened because you can't seal it perpetually. Okay, you can't seal it perpetually. Just imagine now one APC governor do this to the opposition party. Again, at the end of the day, a lot of these politicians are one and the same. They're all one and the same. Okay. So again, that's just the news coming out from Abia State. I don't really have so much to add to that. We need to know what context, the context, right, of this whole thing. Let me see. Oh, the seal has now been removed. So there's an update 10 minutes ago that the seal has been removed. Yeah, I said that.
They've removed the nonsense. You see, all this rubbish this government is doing should stop.
Okay.
Even if you want any revenue, why not you serve the person? They just come to embarrass yourself. They would have allowed it now since the things is stubborn. Now, all this nonsense should stop, honestly.
Yeah.
So the office is free now, as you can see.
Okay, so again, I'm not gonna
concentrate.
I'm not gonna knock Alex Oti on this one. Just I know that the opposition will always knock Tinubu, right, on whatever it is that is minister. I think this is just one zealous government worker that is trying to do his job and create some news about it. Abia State is a state to watch come 2027 and also when the governorship election takes place. Because I believe that the deputy speaker is working on an order to take over the political structure of Abia State. And that's how Tinubu and his gang operate. Hi, welcome to the show. That's how they operate. That's how they operate. But we'll see what happens. Now it's been unsealed, okay, which is good.
How to pack money. Chasing people here and there. In the name of you are collecting revenue. You now have to near the office of the president.
Okay.
That's madness, taking too far.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. The office has been unsealed and it's just, it's just quite interesting. Okay, first to do, no the pain one. Yeah, exactly. And again, that's just it. I mean, nothing. The post updates an earlier report of Abia State Governor sealing the Bola Ahmed Tinubu renewed Hope Partner office in Umuahia, showing video footage of the seal being removed shortly after, suggesting a rapid policy reversal amid public outcry. A low engagement on this trade reflects niche interest in this inter-party attention. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna move on. I think this has been said. Okay. So this guy has been coming out regularly, posting videos and saying that, you know what, not all Fulanis are evil. Let's see what.
One thing that you guys have forgot: a real and original Fulani man, you will never ever see him with an AK-47 inside.
Oh, really? Really? So who are those with AK-47? And I'm not saying that all of them are Fulanis. Okay. I remember then that these people move around the country. Even growing up, I see them all around. They always have weapons. They have maybe cutlasses or whatever they likes. But again, how do we know that what you're telling us is true?
Never. A real Nigerian Fulani man.
So you're talking about Nigerian Fulanis. So what about the other Fulanis? Because you started with a real Fulani man. Okay, now you're saying a real Nigerian Fulani. So that means some Fulani that are not real Nigerians, right?
Ever see him with an AK-47 inside bush, except stick and a cutlass.
I don't believe
this cutlass, we are using it to cut a tree or to survive with our cows, because there's a wild animal that can kill our cows. If we don't have this cutlass, we cannot do
So why can't you have a real gun? Because I don't think a cutlass would be fully efficient when you see a really wild animal. So again, even your own statement doesn't really seem to hold water.
Not save our cows. So it will not be possible. So we must use this stick or this cutlass. So any person that you see with an AK-47 inside bush, he is not a Fulani man. Please stop calling him a Fulani man. Just call him a terrorist. Simple.
Yeah, we call him a terrorist, right? I don't care where the person is coming from. If you take a gun, okay, and you are intimidating and terrorizing other people. Hi, Williams, welcome to the show. And you're terrorizing other people. Again, I'm just saying that let's forget about all these. Okay, he's a Fulani man, he's not a Fulani man, he's an Hausa man, he's a Yoruba man, or an Igbo man, or he's IPOB, or this. If you're terrorizing other people and you're not allowing them to live a peaceful life, you are a terrorist. And you should be taken out. It's as simple as that. I don't care if it's original Fulani or adulterated Fulani or is a second generation Fulani. I don't care.
Any person you see with an AK-47, he is not a Fulani man. Just call him a terrorist, please.
Yeah, that's what
Stop
we're calling them.
Spoiling our name, please.
We're not spoiling your name. I mean, if everybody can be speaking out and also bring out the bad eggs in them, then we'll have a better country. But it's not now when people are now complaining about what's been happening, and then you turn around and say that, oh, they're trying to, divide Nigeria. So when should they speak out about the issues and the problems that has been happening in the nation?
Stop spoiling our name. Any person you find out with an AK-47, don't call him a Fulani man. Just say.
Okay, so that's more of a repetition. So this is the spokesperson of what's it called again? Wike, sharing this story. Growing up in my hometown in Ekiti, then we had Fulanis living among us. We used to run after their cows, singing, okay, whatever. And now again, that guy, no lie, I remember from my village too. I also said it just now that growing up we had them move all around, but at some point this shit has to stop. This is 2025. Countries are talking about artificial intelligence. Strong countries are talking about, conquering the moon, going to space, leading a real technology revolution. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing, because there's also concerns with AI and all of that. But I'm saying that in year 2025, we're talking about all this good thing that is happening all around the world, and maybe some not so good thing also. But again, we are still fixated in the nomadic lifestyle of the early century. For those of us in the Southwest, we don't get anything from the government to have a poultry, to even rear our pen for the piggeries and all that. We buy the land. We get the young pig. I don't know what the name is called again. We get the day-old chickens. We rear up our pens. We go to the store or to the feed mill We get our feet, we feed them. If there's a smell that is disturbing the community, the neighbors go to report to the Ministry of Environment. They come with warnings. They come to seal the building. Obasanjo Farm Nigeria has his own cows. What the hell is it with all these people roaming around the country with cows in 2025, year of our Lord? At some point, we have to understand that things have moved. There was a time when that was really maybe a good thing, or maybe that was necessary. At this age and time with technology and all of those, I think it's time for us to have a conversation that you should be responsible for your all factors of production, mode of production, from land to capital to people and all of that. We cannot be sustaining your lifestyle at our own detriment. So you have all of these cows go to people's farm to eat all of their arable crops, and you're expecting that those people won't retaliate. It doesn't just make sense. But again, that's that about that. The guy has been always, guys, confirm if this is AI, if this is real, then Abia State is in danger. Again, I've said it before that these guys in the Southeast, they have like 950 different locations in the Southeast. Just Southeast alone. And that's the problem. Guys, confirm if this is real or if this is AI. I'm going to move on from this. Okay, Kata, Efe, and Kolu, if you guys follow Nigerian stuff. Now, this guy, okay, Kata Efe, right, has been one of the major streamers in Nigeria. And I think he's been doing well, at least from what I see from his numbers. Now, this guy has been a major player in his stream. I guess he used him to also get people. And now he's saying that he has, number one, I think he does have some health condition. But this guy now is saying that, you know what? Kata Efe has been doing me very bad. And I remember then when I think was it Portable came out to say that, you know what, Kata Efe is not treating this guy well. People went after Portable saying that, well, Portable, you two didn't treat him well. Let me hear what he has to say.
I When you gonna let from my head? When you gonna let from my head? You get back. Me out the house. I know come left. I know where. I do it to come out for it. Me I know where I'm FIFA. You gonna let from my head? You gonna talk and feel like gonna get people to check.
I don't even know what he's saying.
Come you out. You gonna get people to me. I do it to me. You come out. You don't get food. Go down with the light. Okay. I don't come to know. I don't come to let for you to know. I'm going to the penny. You're gonna pay me, Chinchi, Papa, you're gonna pay me. If I don't come to life, I don't give people joy. Don't motivate me, don't motivate me, let me fall, let me give me money.
But I thought there was a video where he says that, you know, what Kata Efe was doing him well, maybe when things were good. So now what's happening? I don't even know the language. I'm like, is he speaking English? I'm hearing shishi. I'm hearing that. What language is he speaking respectfully? I don't know. I'm like, I don't even know. And this doesn't sound Yoruba. This is, I don't know. Okay, so it's a mix of broken. It's a mix of broken and I don't even...
I don't want to let. I don't play.
Okay, it's a broken English. Okay. Okay, so the guy is clearly not happy, and this was it. And then, so Kata Efe explains what happens between him and Kolu. A little bit of notoriety. These guys, you know, they become something else. And so this is it.
And they call me not a pig. If they will send me location, say make I come meet her for your house. I dey shock. Ow! Kolu, where you bless, you don't get out. Now my side you take. You got to bless yourself. God will bless us. Lord will give me food to bless. I come say, oh yeah, now you go take one room for there. Before you know, Kolu just wake up one morning. Tell me, say me at the para for her. Now I just move. They call him, he not agree. Now like this, if Kolu they come now like this, like they carry like 15 boys. They come my studio. All of them will come do promo. Go play live stream. Kolu go they tell me say, boys they wait for downstairs now. Boys they do wait for. Even shout, sometimes shout Kolu like say, why Kolu they always say, Kolu they para like that for life with the ginger. All the time say. They were doing it too much. All those boys they use her. They'll carry her come my studio like 15 of them say they won't promote their clothes, their brand. Because of them, Kolu first come up for my live stream.
If he be say they give him money now, where he never see before.
Which money where they give him, where you never see for my studio?
Money in your studio. Well, I know they see money for granted.
The least money where Kanu they see every day for that studio like this. If I go live, Black Gold stock creditor like 500k, Boniface creditor 1 million. Wait.
Yeah, but that's other people giving him stuff, right? Yeah, it's been a major that's what he's trying to say. I agree. Okay, yeah, basically he was complaining that Kata Ife has been using him to train without paying him shishi like nothing. Yeah, but again, Kata Ife is talking about what he gets, what people donate to him. Yeah, that's what other people donate to him. But you yourself, what have you given to him? Because it's been one of the, like, I'm not a fan. Okay, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but again, I know that when some of his clips, go viral on X and all that, it's that young man, Kolu, right? It's that young man that has been really one of the major person that has been pushing his trend. Again, I don't know what really went down between them. I mean, it's just
different people, bro. For my live stream, adverts. Not pursuit of lava, yeah.
No, I don't put you for talk. We know they see him now, but I say don't be like this way. Say voice they carry him. You now.
He doesn't want to go US. I mean, he said the boys say they won't carry him go US.
So call one person enter US like this.
They play. Call they ensure you know. Call not be small picking.
Osha may maybe say they just want.
Go look like girlfriend.
The music is just too loud. I don't know.
Girlfriend.
What is Sabino's? Why Sabino's?
I'm easy in case if they come. I don't know if one will resemble if they come. You know, say that look at the people on my brother. I know say it depends for when they come, and you know.
Anyways, that's that. You know, yeah, I've listened to that. Okay, none of my business, but people are now wading into this story. Let me see what this guy has to say.
People creating this mindset.
Hi, welcome to the show. Please, if you've not subscribed, I would love if you could help the channel
complaining
to
like
subscribe. Thanks.
Didn't give him anything.
Okay.
The same has been with Berry Tiger. The same has been with Young Yudu. And this other guy, I think a videographer that complained about the same thing. But this same Kata always comes out to tell people how, oh, my friend couldn't give me a place to stream. My landlord is after me. This, that. You're making money, not paying people, claiming to be suffering. And I don't understand the idea behind that. You're trying to create this pity-party mindset or ideology in people. The same thing happened during the election when Tinubu's wife came out to tell us that she had to borrow 2 million naira from Shetima's wife.
Yeah, that was a very
like,
dumb
for real?
story. Yeah.
Everybody always wants to ride this wave, the pity-party wave. But you are a terrible human being. I have no beef with Kata. I hardly watch his content. It's not like I have anything with him. I don't know anybody that has worked with him. But this is something that keeps coming up every time, and everybody's just keeping quiet.
Yeah.
We can call up to 5 people that have said they have worked with this guy. We have seen the results, yet they got nothing. But this same person comes out always to tell us, oh, my friend does not want to. And we know even if content is not bringing anything like they claim.
No, but again, I watched, I not that I watched his stream, but I went through his page, and again, some of his stream is having like subscriber of almost 4,000, and they pay $10 a month. Okay. Yeah, that's like 4,000. That's 40K. That's 40 million. How much is he going to be giving that guy in a month? That won't be enough. I mean, maybe he's now just growing. Maybe this is the first time he's getting that number. But again, I do agree. Like, I don't think it's keeping his staff and treating them well.
It is bringing something enough for you. The Berry Tiger song, Machala, was a hit. So you don't come outside and play this kind of games on Nigerian, because that's what everybody does. That is what everybody does. Oh, the Fulanis are killing us. Then somebody, Fulani elder, will come out and tell you because you did not give us education, because you did not give us, we did not give you. Did anybody give anybody anything? Did I am Igbo? Did anybody give me anything? So you create the, oh, you did not give, oh, we should pity for you. Nobody has said anything about the killings, but we should look at why they are killing. Bro, like Nigeria, make they reason these things. Now it's stupid. It is stupid how we let so many things slide because we try to put ourselves in that position, share the emotional connection. Oh, they suffer because we believe you must suffer before you they suffer, and you're cheating people, openly cheating people, and no one has said anything about it. Bro, make we use our head now.
Yeah, so again, that's a good perspective. Hi, welcome to the show. And I don't know, right? It's just quite unfortunate when you have people and you don't pay them. It's because they also depend on that, you know, to foster their lives and the likes. Let me move on. So I don't know if you guys have watched the Earth's movie. I've not watched it. I've watched the trailer, and hopefully I'm thinking of, you know, going to do that. This lady, this Yoruba woman, has a message for President Tinubu. Again, I'm gonna react to this, and then there's also one thing with respect to the Earth movie that I want to talk about. Let's see.
As much as we say citizens should not talk, as much as we say we know what you are doing, at this junction, it is clear that Baba, you don't confuse. Forget it. At this junction, Baba, AJ 2027 no sure for you. You say.
I don't think you want to place a verdict on 2027 the way it is. But in terms of Tinubu maybe being confused and not knowing what is happening, I mean, on security front, I mean, we can see the results. It's just what it is. Yeah. Okay. For me, he's not treating his staff well because it's becoming much of him, Yongi saga, and Mashallah guy too, and now Kanu. Yeah, it's just crazy.
You self know in the heart of your heart, in the mind of your mind, Baba. But wait, come to even think of it.
Okay.
Do other presidents not steal? Do other countries not steal? But are their citizens suffering? Are their citizens not living fine? But come to even think of it, you these politicians, I'm so sorry to say, now no get sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Bam, Egbabe.
Yeah.
Because how come you will steal and steal and steal and steal? Okay, after the stealing, where are you taking the money to? That is how dumb you people are.
Yeah, confused is one thing, unconcerned is another thing. The level of sheer, you know, indifference. Now, he might be walking behind the scene. I mean, there was a photo that came up and people were like, we don't need any photo of security meetings because we've seen these over and over and over again. I think you should even like a normal press conference. Just a minimum, 5 minutes. Oh, the nation, this is this. You're not going to divulge, you know, sensitive stuff, but I understand what's happening and all that. We don't get anything. Like the guy is just, and it's really painful. And again, from what she said, people steal money and all of that in other countries, but there should be a level, a minimum requirement that as a Nigerian, you give them the basic thing. Safety, number one. Enabling environment, number two. People are not asking for much. I mean, look at the people that were kidnapped in Kwara State. Do they look like people that are asking for much from the government? They're not even asking for their share of the national cake. They just want to go to church because that's what they know how to do best and live their life. You're not giving them any social security for old age. And now they cannot even live in their houses anymore. Practically desensitized to the level of corruption. At this stage, it's just crazy. Yeah, I agree.
You will steal the economy money finish. You will steal the money they are supposed to use to improve our life. Bam! You will not carry the money. You will not go and be improving another person's country.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Because tell me why you will steal. Let people say you are even stealing and giving it back.
No, steal now comes like she's talking about steal.
Back to us. I think your citizens are not dying. See, we for overlook the nonsense they do. Oh, le mak power lo jojumo kadake. It's not possible.
Yeah, no.
Oh, le mak power lo jojumo kadake now. A part in the Constitution says we can act on self-defense. Yes. Because Boshen law, you are trying to tell every Nigerian to defend themselves, that you cannot help us. That is the meaning of what you are trying to do, Baba. But Baba, remember that you are a kingmaker, and we warned you. We warned you not to become a king, because kingmakers don't become king. But you shori koko kum, you want to become king. We said it, if you become king, you will be disgraced. We said it, we cried, we clamored, we talked. We said don't be king because afobajenye, I go talk, I no really sabi this Yoruba, but now you they make kings.
No. Again, welcome to the show, Mike. The truth about this whole thing is that, I kind of get the fact he's saying Afoba. In Nigeria, president does not have Afobaje. The power that the constitution and the president of Nigeria has to itself has nothing to do with. Look at Jonathan. When he became president, Obasanjo couldn't even get a hold of him. The guy, Obasanjo had to be writing open letters. You can be Afobaje at the state level. Okay, you can be Afobaje at the local government level. At the presidency level, the powers that the constitution ascribes to you, the powers that you have, makes it very, very difficult for you to be like that. And that's just the reality. Freedom of speech in Nigeria has led many into trouble while bandits are free to express themselves and even threaten the good citizens of the country on social media. Yeah, now you have these bandits on social media, right? People coming on live, bandits. Not coming wearing their mufti. No, they're coming with their full bandit regalia. And it's that bad. So again, Afobaje doesn't really apply. Yeah, it could help him to get to the presidency, but once he's a president, it's off your neck.
Afobaje unjoba. That is the purpose why God created you.
No,
you
really?
have already.
How do you know that? How do you know that that's the purpose why God created him, to be an Afobaje? What are you talking about?
President. Now you have become the president, whose name is being spoiled up and down. You think say if you die tomorrow, that name Tinubu or more? You think that name Tinubu will open door again?
Yeah, we have.
You think so? You think say if you die this man with the way you they rule this country, if you think say that name Tinubu go open door, babeo.
Anyways, I might have said yes, but Nigeria with the way it is right now, Sonny Abacha's children are still roaming around. Thanks, Diamond, for the follow. Exactly, they're still roaming around. Like, these guys still come out. Sonny Abacha's maybe grandchild or child now does social media and people still fawn over him. So what are we talking about?
If you die, just know say you don't spoil that name.
Oh.
Even if you don't even die, you don't already spoil that name.
Nigeria is a country where those that are oppressed, one way or the other, they just fawn over their oppressors. I'm telling you. I have people oppressing other people everywhere.
And you didn't even spoil the name in Nigeria. You spoiled that name worldwide.
Okay.
You spoiled it worldwide.
Yeah.
You spoiled it worldwide. Because come to even think of it, go.
Mm-hmm.
Fulani go they kill us.
I mean, that one is
I want to
despicable.
you to for Bija.
Yeah,
you go they arrest them.
Yeah,
now.
Talk. Yeah,
one terrorist don't come outside talk for TikTok. Say.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. Nigerians are quite passive. It's all talk, zero action. I mean, that's what I'm doing practically now, right? I mean, there are some people, a few that are really, moving things and all that, but majority of Nigerians are all talk. Yeah, I agree.
They dare you people to come and carry them. Say they know where the girls are. Say they say, you, President Tinubu, no go do anything. And you they confirm, ma'am. You they confirm, ma'am. But if not DSS, as they talk now, I know, say, you feel say, make DSS come fish me for my house. But the Boko Harams, you know if you go fish them for their house.
No, fair point. Nnamdi Kanu is in jail right now because he dare talk. Now, again, there are other things also, and there are other atrocities, but primarily because he had a media and people were doing stuff based on, what he said. That's the argument of the prosecutor. But I'm saying that why are you then giving all these Fulani herdsmen, bandits and terrorists, why are you giving them immunity by having peace talk, by having a chit chat with them?
When I go they do DSS.
Okay, I'm gonna move
what
on.
are we benefiting from, you government?
Okay,
nothing.
Yeah.
You make life miserable for us. By the time you will finish.
That clapping thing, I still don't understand. Even when what they're talking doesn't even make sense. It's just unfortunate.
From that play, moleti 40 gun. If you chori kokokwe official second term, moleti 40. Having nothing to show for in my account, and you say make we know the vex. You say make we know the para. You dey there with nothing to show for account. But now only you know accounts they grow fat. Citizens they die with the hunger, with they go backward. I know say in a making sense country, if you become graduate, your life don't soft. But in my country, as I become graduate, kakakaye me softy, only sini. Kakakaye me softy, only see. They say go school, we go school. They say learn work, we learn work. Now they don't tell us say make we learn skill, we don't they learn the skill again. Kilo today, she have power ni.
Yeah.
But learn. Where is the job? Where is the job? But for you to make the country easy for the city. I can never forget. I hear say Tinubu become president. The morning time we wake up, it's been problem.
That's been really tough. Yeah, it's been really tough.
Lazy. Since day one you got there. That you need to tell yourself the truth, Baba Tinubu. Let's be factual with ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's be factual.
Okay, so again, thanks for watching. If you've not followed or subscribed, please, I would appreciate that. We keep building this community and we'll see how that will work. This guy, 2 years ago, he looked impoverished. Let's look at this. 2 years ago, this guy looked impoverished, clowning around and begging for TikTok gift. Now, the same TikTok audience have made him famous and wealthy, and is quick to call others broke. Typical grass to grace behavior. Many Nigerians get arrogant the moment their fortune changes.
Africans, the richest in the Nigeria.
Okay, so that's him, right? And you have him here now calling people broke, calling illiterates. This guy that doesn't even know how to speak English, which, I mean, I'm not holding that against him. He said he's going to go to school.
I post on TikTok.
But look at what he said.
I post on TikTok. I don't use Instagram. I don't like Instagram. I post on TikTok the more. In TikTok, I have 30 million followers. In Instagram, I have 2.2. I don't even use it. I don't like it. It's not because of the brand I collected. Then just any small thing, go to school, you this boy, you are illiterate, uneducated. Yeah. I will not enter the person that call me uneducated. You will see him, you will not even see him. Because he did not have camera to even snap a picture. Like his phone is very blurry. You will look so useless and he will be abusing you. Don't answer that.
I
can't see this video.
Yeah, so that's another pastor, you know, in UK and Pella. Well, it is. The word Pella cuts deeper than humor. They are mirror on modern hypocrisy. He's not just defending himself, he's highlighting a phenomenon where social judgment often comes from those whose own life display disarray or lack of clarity. It's a subtle jab. Would they advise Pella and would they well, okay, let's see. But Pella, you said try go to school if not to just get the certificate. Yeah, they've been pushing that he goes to school. We'll see what happens with respect to that. Yeah, Sheikh Gumi is still moving all around the country trying to, you know, talk. They took us to Sheikh Gumi's house to discuss about the kidnappers. We contributed 800,000 for Sheikh Gumi. He told us that that was just for transport. I cried and pled with him saying I'm a widow. He said it wasn't his concern. Kidnapper, student mother. If Nigeria if Nigeria is working, this man called Sheikh Gumi should be in prison now for backing those terrorists. Let's listen.
And I just do meeting, they do committee.
Yeah, he's facing deportation stuff in the UK. That was the pastor.
Then carry us to Gumi's side and we do meeting. He said we could meet Ahmed. I forgot the name. They invite one fee that he come and we gather money, almost 800,000. We give her. He said that one is a transport motor. And I started crying. He said me and be wisdom and don't have husband. I just train this boy to help me tomorrow. Please, he said that one no concern her.
Wow.
The person is a Fulani. They invite it come for one office for Kaduna there. We just try the beggar. He said no. He said until you pay so amount. He said we don't have much. He said almost 500 million.
Initially, they asked, they were after the government paying that money, 500 million. So anytime they call, like me in particular, they kept calling me, Madam, Kijeki Magana, the government, that I should go and talk to the government so that they will go and pay that money. So all I kept telling them was, I am a widow. I cannot have access to the government. Maybe if my husband were to be alive, maybe you know somebody who will help him to talk to the government. But I am a widow. I cannot have access to the government. So when they kept calling me for almost 2 weeks, I kept telling them the same thing. So at the end, they started calling that, okay, how much have you people gathered? I said, how much? Who are the people you are talking about? They said, the parents. I said, no. We are poor people. Most of us are widows, and even those that have their husbands and those that even have their wives, they cannot. They are petty. They are peasants. So,
wow. Again, that's the Sheikh Gumi that they went to his house in 2024. Okay, UK cleric calls on ICC to issue an arrest warrant for Sheikh Gumi. Wow, this is 5 hours ago under Ruben Abati's ex-handle. They need to pick that guy up. At least even to know what he says. He has said we should mark those that brought terrorism to Ibadan. They are enemies of Yoruba people. He also mentioned the dangerous trend of how some imams go to the north to ask for money and now they care less about Yoruba's identity. Let me look at it.
President was first sọ̀rọ̀ kó wá ní ẹgẹ́ bí nǹkan tí agbóde gba àwọn bandit tó wí o ọ̀rẹ́ wa Gúnmi àbíkí náà pé ẹgẹ́ bí nǹkan tó sọ ẹ dákun ẹ bá dé àwọn bandit ẹsẹ̀ wọn pẹ̀lẹ́pẹ̀lẹ́ o never n tí ó sọ ni pé destroy every one of them ẹ kó wọn kó lẹ̀ bolórí ṣe é wíwò ní ló mú àyà Kùránì tó fi sọ̀rọ̀ ogun lásìkò ogun ó sọ̀rọ̀ fọkànbalẹ̀ lásìkò kànbalẹ̀ ẹ wá dákun ẹ̀yin tẹ́ gbé bàbá agbóde gbà tẹ́ gbé wá Ìbàdàn.
So this guy actually went to Ibadan this week, this Sheikh Gumi. And I'm like, how on earth will you take somebody that we know that since this guy has been clamoring for a soft stance on this Boko Haram terrorists and bandits and all of those, things have not gotten better. Now he was in Ibadan just this few days ago.
Are we safe? Yeah. Kalosun ka fọwọ́ sí pílò ẹni ó jí panla kò parọ́ o ẹni ó fapáya ẹni abá pa lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ òun ló fapáya o.
Yeah, again, I think it has a leverage. It has a leverage. The man has so much intel on terrorists. Yeah, I don't know why. Now he went to Ibadan. So should we be expecting something to start happening in Ibadan too?
Ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀rí ti dé evidence tí ò rújú kí ló jọ payọ́ pọ̀ ibo lẹ ti jọ rìn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ọba jẹ́ni tí wọ́n ti jọ ní connection tipẹ́tipẹ́ o kò easy láti gbẹ̀yàn láti north wá south west láì jẹ́ pé connection kan ti wà láàrin wọn.
Exactly.
Àti pé irú èèyàn bí ìpínlẹ̀ ìgbìyẹ bọ́mọ líle bá dé ìlú kan ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọmọ líle ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ ní ọ̀wọ̀ sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni eré bá wọ̀ ìlú kan ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ẹni rí ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ ní ọ̀wọ̀ sí. Ṣé káfọkànbalẹ̀ are you assuring us of our safety? Kí ló fà tí mo fi wí bẹ́ẹ̀? Al-Qur'an kan sọ wípé ẹni tí wọ́n bá ṣàbòsí fún Ọlọ́run ò deny rẹ̀ láriwo. Safe.
We're not safe. We're not safe. I mean, the question is, are we safe? I don't think we are. I don't really think we are. To be honest with you, I don't think we are.
Hello, Yorùbá. Àbá wà ní Yorùbá country. Lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí àbá ti wà Nàìjíríà. Tó bá jẹ́ wípé àwọn tí wọ́n fẹ̀sìn bojú tí wọ́n fi dá Old Ọ̀yọ́ empire rú. Ká ní wọn yọjú láti dá Old Ọ̀yọ́ empire rú báyìí. Àbá wà ní Yorùbá country tẹ̀sẹ̀ sẹ́ńjà fún sí. Our country for what
Okay, I mean, yeah, I'll just move on. Now, this is the same Sheikh Gumi guy. Also, now he has a very strong political network. See, you see that? That's him here. That's him again with Peter Obi. That's him with Abati. What's the name of this guy? It's not Abati. Dati Baba. Okay, and then this is him here also with another politician. So again, it's quite interesting. That's 2022. This is Peter Obi's handle. Okay, this is and I stopped by for a courtesy call on Sheikh Gumi. So why it's really, really crazy. And it's saying they have to negotiate with them. You don't negotiate with terrorists. Yeah. Okay, thanks for joining. It's time to move on. I will come back later today. Thanks a lot. Oh, today is ATIKU's birthday. Okay, that's interesting. Peter Obi is sending in special birthday. I don't even know where the talk is right now. I think I'm not so sure that Obi is on the ADC wagon, but it is what it is. Yeah. Thanks a lot for joining. Quite a very, cool and quiet morning. I'll catch you guys later. Now, if you've not subscribed, please help to subscribe, and I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot and have a good day.